Live, baby. Authentic Truth Podcast. Me and Cuddy. You feel me? I'm Desmond Smith.
Kenya Tyus.
Alright. Big Boy Seniors.
AKA Kendonesia.
Don't need you. AKA Bankroll Low. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. Anyway, man, we're gonna get right into it, man. It's the intro. BHBW Podcast. Long time coming. Something that me and Cuz manifested a long time ago, just being locked in with each other, being consistent and persistent, a lot of growth. Me and Cuz came from a lot of background full with a lot of trauma. We both out the projects. He grew up in Baltimore, grew up in Amber Woods, inner city, locked in for life. Quick overflow of how me and Cuddy, our family, my great-grandmother, had a slew of kids, Rosie Lee Smith and our granddaddy, Joe Smith, and out of them kids, they had multiple girls, which one of the girls, is my auntie, Janelle, Calvert, and my grandma, Jenny Mae Reed, which is his auntie, so they sisters, which make me and Cuz, first cousins, but not cousins, we really brothers. We
Locked in.
Locked in for life, La Familia. Grew up since yay high, Another cool fact about our family, we originated out of Tennessee. Long down there in Tennessee. Been down there. We, like I said, we digging into this, that you're going to understand as we go through the podcast. We was already here. My bloodline, we ain't come over here on no slave ships. We ain't do all that. We already was here branded a long time ago. Really rooted in our faith and where we coming from. Go ahead, Cuz.
You said a lot. You said it all, so it ain't really too much for me to add on to it. I'm just excited about this. We've been talking about this for a minute and just ready for growth. We both been growing a lot throughout the years, and we both came through a lot of challenges and overcome a lot of challenges and a lot of trauma, and just dealing with a lot of different situations. So here we are, authentic truth. We definitely here to speak the truth, which is our truth. So it's just what it is. Just what it is. Like Cuz said, it's episode 1, me and Cuddy. We're going to do some introductions. You want to start? Want me to start?
You go ahead and start.
Good with me. So we're going to go ahead and start it off with a couple questions. And me, I know everything about Cuddy. I know pretty much everything about Cuddy. But for the ones that don't know, just give them an introduction of who you are. Name, age, if you want to put that out there. Just give them an introduction, Cuddy. Where you go from there?
First of all, I'm Big Desmond, not the little Desmond. Father of 4, married to my wife since 2011. 12 years in the game with each other. A lot of ups and downs. Got married at 22 years old, so I've been growing a lot. Just recently purchased my house, a few years back, something that me and my wife, just a cool fact that we was just digging deep, and just learning about credit and just different things. Outside of that, a few hobbies that I'm doing right now. I'm bowling on Mondays. Currently enrolled in school, be honest with you. I'm enrolled in school right now, searching for a better career for myself. And outside of that, just happy. That's just another introduction of myself, I'm 35 years old. I'm a Virgo, born, raised 1988, Far East Side, native. That's where I'm from. Went to school at Warren Central, so if anybody out there, shout out to Dub C, just different things like that. That's just who I am, you know what I mean?
For the people that don't know, where was you born up at on the Far East Side? What side of town?
Mid-Hoffers.
Right.
I'm on Mid-Hoffer, Amber Woods.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Far East Side, straight from the jungle, Grew up there, went to elementary my entire life, Amber Woods is relevant right now. Amber Woods is present right now. So my mom currently stay at. And that's just, I'm a native of that area that I intend to go back and clean up and make sure I change, you feel me, the environment, you feel me, for the youth. And once again, I'm Desmond Smith. I'm here to inspire a kid from that sunken place just like me and Cuz. You know what I mean? That low vibration system, and understand it's so many different options in the world. And I want to make sure I do my part, not by just talking about doing the walk, also being out there in the environment, connecting, you know what I mean, to my youth, connecting to my peers, you know what I mean, connecting to the elders, making sure I can be that source of inspiration, that source of positive energy for them, you feel me, at this low moment that we going through.
And definitely, even with that, like I was speaking on giving back to his community, you know, I believe I could speak for me, and I'm sure I could speak for him as well, but we didn't have that. A lot of that positivity in our neighborhoods and our surroundings, you know, people coming back, cleaning up, just giving us a different outlook on life and giving us different views other than just being a basketball player or
Facts.
football or, you know, selling drugs and all that. Like, we didn't have nobody out there to come back and give us a different outlook. So that's definitely major right there. Mother, father, you know.
Mom, Charlotte, Yaya, from the family, if you know it. Dad, Charles, not. You know what I mean?
Would you consider yourself a fatherless child?
Yes.
Man, how was that, like being a fatherless child? Like
Being a fatherless child was difficult. Now that I am a dad, I understand that void that was missing. Your only job as a dad is to be present. You know what I mean? To be present, to be felt. Not to be felt in a scary way is that my dad is here. You know what I mean? I need to tighten up a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean? I didn't have that on me because I got that in my house. My dad here, you know, dad ain't putting up with this. You know what I mean? You might get away with this over here with moms and them, but pops ain't doing this.
Ain't going for it.
He ain't going, not even a little bit. It's a no-fly zone. Cancel Christmas, baby. You know how it is. But yeah, growing up without a dad, I remember in the projects, a couple of guys I grew up with, they had their dads. And they dads was doing dad things, teaching us how to play football. Shout out to Big Jeff, RIP Big Jeff. Shout out to Mr. Tom, RIP Mr. Tom, you feel me? He taught us how to play baseball. You know what I mean? This is all in the projects. So, and once again, these are strangers that, you know what I mean, I came across, that God put me in their path. They gave us that, you know what I mean, that tool. And at that time, I didn't understand what they was teaching us. They was teaching us, helping me how to be a dad and helping me be present, you know what I mean, right now. All the way back, all them 20, 30 years ago, you know what I mean? It's relative right now. You know what I mean? I can relate to it right now. So, I'm pretty cool. So what about you, cuz? You know what I mean? Let's get an intro on you. You know what I mean? Talk to me, baby.
For me, everybody, for the ones that don't know, you know, Ken. You know, only person really called me Kenyon is my grandma. Never when I was in trouble. But for all of y'all need to know I'm just Ken. Just keep it short, sweet, and simple. Just keep it like that. A father, recently married of this year. Shout out to my beautiful wife who's actually upstairs. One of these days, y'all might get an introduction to her on the podcast, but we'll see how it goes. She's straight thing. She ain't playing no games, so we'll see how that goes. But like I said, recently married, father, 6 kids, 3 of my own. My wife has 3 kids, 5 boys, 1 girl. But me, you know, just growing up in Baltimore Apartments, Blackburn Terrace, you know, east side, not far east side, but we east side.
Same native.
Yeah.
Connected.
It was definitely different growing up there. Not a lot of memory of that era over there, you know, because I was pretty young. And I did see a lot, but didn't get to see a lot. And after some circumstances, you know, moved on with my grandmother who took care of me, Janelle Calvert, rest in peace, Grandma. It's really about it, Cuddy. Me, you know me, I'm not a big talker, but, you know.
Your presence be felt.
That's it.
Your presence is felt.
Don't really like to give out too much information. I feel like it's interrogation, but this is something new for me, and this is something I want to embark on, and I want to get involved more into in podcasting and and opening up more. So, yeah.
So, tell me about your upbringing when you was with your grandma.
Ooh, upbringing with grandma. It was good. It was good. I mean, like I said, coming from Blackburn Terrace, um, coming from an environment of gangs back in the day, back then, from that era to the drug era over there to my mom's boyfriend who was a known drug dealer in that era over there. So moving over there with grandma was definitely different. It was definitely different for me. Grandma was in church. Husband was a pastor at church, so that means I go from being able to do whatever I wanted to do, be outside all day long, playing hide and go seek with the kids, to things being more structured. Not saying that my mother didn't have anything structured in the household, but my mother had her own things going on at the time as well, and battling stuff that she was battling at the time, so going to that structured household, it was definitely different. Going to church on Wednesdays, Bible study, then church on Sundays, and Sunday school, and vacation Bible school. Couldn't get out of none of that, and even on Sundays, one of the rules that some of these kids wouldn't be able to deal with is on Sundays we couldn't cut the TV on till after 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. And that was something that was structured, that was put in place by my grandmother's husband. Let me stop saying my grandmother's husband, my grandfather, because he raised me as well. So that was definitely something different.
Shout out to OG Tommy Lee.
Yeah. I can obviously say, man, growing up with him, I didn't understand why he was the way he was and how strict he was, the complaints that we feel like was complaints that he had in place. I didn't understand none of that until I became an adult myself. And I can honestly say I mirror him a lot. And I'm something like him to these days and to these points. So when I laugh at myself in the mornings, and I think about it, and I'm like, damn, man, somebody parked behind my driveway. like that, man. And somebody parking behind my driveway, or the kids banging music throughout the day in their rooms, and back then I was doing the same thing, and he didn't like that, now that I'm an adult, I'm just like, damn, why they gotta blast their music so loud? But, I understand, man. I get it. I was a kid back then, too, so it's something I'm still learning how to deal with teenagers in the room. So, yeah, that's how it was. It was beautiful, though, man. My grandmother, living there with her, man, grandma, it's nothing like a grandma's love.
Facts.
Especially like today, like grandmas are 35 years old, 39 years old, and back then, like my grandma she was the truth, man. She was the truth, so it was beautiful living back then. It definitely raised me to the man I am today. So I got a best of both worlds. Definitely.
So explain to me about how you felt not growing up with without a father present. Even though I know you said you had your granddaddy Tommy Lee there before you feel me? But tell me how it felt not to have your dad there with you.
It didn't really hit me, honestly, until I became an adult. Growing up, it didn't really affect me or bother me, because I had my grandmother, I had Tommy Lee. Then I had my own grandfather, my grandfather down the street, not too far away. I had some cousins, some uncles around that give me different outlooks, and give me different just gave me different things, of what a man was. They all had their own way of handling things in life and their own way of being a man. So it was a gumbo of stuff for me. So I was able to grab something from each one of them and collectively help me be the man that I am today. So, it didn't really affect me, like I said, when I was younger. But when I got older, me being a father, it did give me points where I wanted to reach out to my dad and get to know him, but it's a work in progress. That's how it is. Keep it like that. It's a work in progress. Shout out to him too, man.
AT, man.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. That's
Facts.
the best thing he did to me.
Shout out to my dad Chuck, bro. My dad Charles. Shout out to them.
Best thing he did was busting nuts, and now I'm here. So it is what it is.
Another question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Honestly, for me, I used to be big on 5-year goals, 2-year, 3-year, 5-year goals. Me, I'm just taking it one day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I would love to give you an answer, or give everyone an answer where I see myself in 5 years, but I'm big on this one day at a time, because tomorrow's not promised.
Facts.
So I am geared up for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
We are geared up for 5 years, Blessed that we do make it 5 years, but I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I just want to be better every day, be better than I was yesterday, and tomorrow be greater than I was today. So
I can agree with that.
That's it for me.
And anybody out there watching, there's nothing wrong with that. With staying present in the moment.
That's it.
Sometimes we do get carried away rushing the future. But sometimes we don't even know what the outcome of the future is, you feel me? Because the universe controls all of that. You could be rushing something that can ultimately be bad for you, So staying present, you feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And
I love that.
And the best thing in the world, one of the best things is time. You can't get that back.
No, you can't get that back.
You can't. And I don't want to live today trying to be prepared for tomorrow when I'm trying to, finish everything that I need to get done today and enjoy today's. Like right now, I'm enjoying this moment with my cousin. We talk every day, but being present with each other, is a really good feeling for me. So it's good. It really is. One day at a time for me. One day.
That's facts. What's your outlook on finance?
Ooh, my outlook on finance. Finance is major. It's definitely major. Like I have, I don't want to say too much without not say a lot. But always, when it comes to finance, you don't want to live beyond your means. You don't want to try to keep up with the Joneses. Keep up with you, take care of you. And that's my advice on that. I do have a couple friends that are really great with finances. That's not my field. I know what it takes for me in my household and what I see we need to take care of and get done, for finances. But I always keep you a couple bank accounts. There's nothing wrong with, one for the bills. If I want to dummy the finance thing down, I always keep a bank account for your bills. I always keep one for playtime, and the other one just a savings. You never know for a rainy day. So but we'll get to later on in the future. We got a couple people, we're gonna bring on here to go on that finance thing and help me out. I'm sure it's gonna help Cuz out, it's gonna help everybody else out, and I'm gonna send that kite out there today, to get them to accept. And I'm sure they're gonna accept, so shout out to my dog Dynamite. He see this, he know what it is.
At the gate. AT, Authentic Truth. What's your view on family and friends? You can start with the family first. Then you can double down to the friends.
On family and friends, I used to have a lot of friends. A lot of people that I did call friends. And I don't have really no friends no more. I have loved ones. I have people that I'm authentic with, they're authentic with me. And we got a bond, we got a connection, we family, So as far as friends, I don't have no friends. So I can't really consider nobody friends. Anybody that's in my life right now is somebody that's a family member to me. And that don't mean that it's blood either. So, with the family, hopefully it goes hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? But friends, now I don't really have no friends no more. It's all family. That's all it is. But my outlook on family, and just being authentic with each other, loving each other, checking up on each other. That don't mean every day, all day, you know what I mean? It just means checking in. I have a family member who it's not blood, is I guess if you want to use that worldly title, a friend, but we don't talk all the time, but when we do talk, we catch up like we did yesterday. It's catch up and mustard, you know what I mean? We fall into it, we fall in with each other, so family's big, it really is big for me, and that's something I need to get better on when it comes to that bloodline, supporting that bloodline a little bit more, as well as them supporting me. But that also means that I need to put myself out there and make myself more present in family life and available. Yeah. It's really easy for me to be stuck into my world and what I have going on, and to this home that, I don't want to say it's not an I no more, it's a we that we work so hard for. Yeah. You know what I mean, to keep going. So family is definitely important to me. I just need to do my part, and getting a better relationship with family. What about you? What's your take on family and friends? Switch it on you.
Same as you. I grew up in the Emberwoods, I grew up in an apartment. So before I even made it to school, I already had friends. Before I made it to kindergarten, and a lot of people don't get friends until they get to school. You know what I mean? I had already had friends coming out the apartments way before I even entered. But like you said, anybody that I got right now belongs in my environment, because my environment is so important. You know what I mean? I don't care if you blood, I don't care if you walk, it doesn't even matter. If you don't fit in my environment and the direction that I'm going, you can't be a family member or a friend to me right now. You know what I mean? My growth is top tier priority. You know what I mean? Because I gotta go, because ain't nobody coming for the Smiths. So, but yeah, that's just on the friend standpoint. You know what I mean? But my family, man, I love my family, man. Anytime I'm around my family, I feel like I get recharged, you know what I mean? But then sometimes I can also be drained, you know what I mean? Whoa. I can go over here with a group of people with a full battery, laughing and joking, and
leave drained.
And leave drained, just like that. But once again, I can't live without them, and the reason why I say I can't live without them, you feel me? Because I had to stop expecting me from them. If I'm the one that loves you and I want to reach out, you know what I mean, be consistent, you know what I mean, with what I want to do, you know what I mean. Don't expect people to, you know what I mean, to reach back out to me. And once I finally got over that, you feel me, I understand the break up a family, you feel me, because once again, we come from a big family. We don't have a small family.
And our family crazy.
Huge. Oh, man.
Some of y'all just don't know, like, our family,
huge.
We can really,
man, huge.
We can really take over this city, man.
Yeah.
With our family been.
Our family's huge.
We got a lot going on with their family members. Everybody doing their thing,
Shout out to the family, man.
It's just we all on our own time right now.
That's it.
And at some point we all come back together. Not to cut you off.
Nah.
We all
totally agree.
We all come back around and get back together.
It's gonna happen. It's part of the universe.
Yeah, everything gonna be alright. So our family's crazy. It's crazy out here.
Yes, it is.
Definitely crazy. And I think that's one of the reasons, I think I even told you one of the reasons why I have the annual All Black Party is because I like to see all my family together under one roof. And I
looking good,
man, and having a good time, and there's laughter, memories created, so, and that's one of the reasons why I do that All Black Party, and if you've been to it, you've seen it. You see how it is. It's all love.
Liddy every time.
Nobody got to pay for nothing,
Love.
We have a
you
good
hear
time.
I ain't had one. I ain't missed one.
We definitely have a good time. So family's big. I just got to do my part. And like I said, being more present and put myself out there a little bit more when it comes to family. But like I always say, God ain't done with me yet, so I'm still a work in progress. Don't judge me, judge your mama. She had your bitch ass.
You're not me. Bitch. Not me.
Not me.
Yeah. Another quick question for you. Just switching it over a little bit. You true to the blue?
Coats.
Yeah.
All day.
True to the blue. That's
All
how I
day.
look.
All
You
day.
true to the
I
blue.
already know
So
what
it
you're
was
talking about.
already just jumped in like
already know
that.
what
You
you're
feel me? How
talking
you feel
about.
about us?
I feel about us just as much as I felt last year. I'm hopeful.
Hopeful? Damn, you hopeless then. Hopeless for the hopeless,
I'm
damn it.
hopeful. I'm hopeful, man.
Nah.
I really like it. I know I'm probably pronouncing the last name wrong, Mitchell.
Miss you?
But,
Yeah.
I really like him. I
Yeah.
like
Solid backup.
Yeah, he's probably the best
Backup in the league
right now.
Yeah, that's facts.
And Richardson is
young.
he's young.
Let's just put that on him. He's young. You got to understand you can't fly around like you in college, like you down there in Florida. You just can't fly around and take unnecessary hits. Them guys in Florida, it was maxing out maybe, you know what I mean, $1.75, $2 and some change, you feel me? Everybody NFL, you feel me? They $250, all solid.
All day long.
Fast, heavy. The lineman, 300-400. It ain't the same, you feel me? So, you know what I mean? As long as he learned that, you know what I mean, we in good shape.
Yeah.
You tapping in with the Pacers?
Never been a Pacers fan.
Oh my God.
Never. Love my city. Nap town.
Come on, baby. We gotta change that.
But it's something about the Pacers. I know this is what happened for me with the Pacers. Jordan. Like, everybody know I'm a LeBron fan, but Jordan all time is like, I couldn't go against him. I couldn't. And he's right next door in Chicago. You know, I couldn't. Like Reggie Miller, you had Reggie, Travis Best. Like, we had the squads here, but it was something about the Jordan, man. I just couldn't tap in with the Pacers.
I mean, I agree.
I couldn't.
I'm a truth. I can agree with that. I'd be an authentic truth. You feel me? Straight Jordan. I was a kid that had Jordan posters hanging in the room.
Yeah.
You feel me? Never had a Reggie Miller poster or nothing like that. We definitely, every kid grew up, you know what I mean, wanting to inspire to be like the Jumpman. So that's just the authentic truth. But yeah, as I got older, yeah, my mom is big on that. My mom is a big Pacer fan and Colts fan, and she used to cuss me out. You know what I mean? About, you root for somebody else, and you know, auntie, you know how moms is. Yeah. You root for somebody else, and you ain't. So I had to, you know what I mean, really sit down and start watching them. As I got to watch them, yeah, we done had bum ass Danny Granger come through. We thought he was the savior. PG,
hey, Danny,
you feel
me?
We thought PG was gonna be the savior. We had Ron Artest, Jermaine on that brawl year. That was our year to win it though. And we just ain't recovered. But I kind of feel like we got young talent right now. It's definitely worth, you feel me, tuning into, cuz.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I cannot name one player on the Pacers squad.
Damn. You from the city?
I can't name
you
one player on the Pacers squad.
We gotta fix that.
And that's the thing, like, we like who we like. We are who we are.
Yeah.
Like, once I'm dialed in on something, I'm dialed in.
You know,
and
AT.
I've never been dialed in with the Pacers.
I can agree. Well,
some people gonna be like, how the fuck you from that? But you know, it is what it is. Like I said 2 minutes ago, don't judge me, judge your mama.
Bitch.
She had you, not me. I just couldn't get dialed in with the Pacers.
Oh, man.
But when it comes to them Colts, I'm dialed in. I'm locked in here. It is what it is. I live like right next door to the practice field. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Shout out to the Colts.
Yeah.
Big true to the blue.
Very close. Very close.
So,
with your son playing football, let me ask you a question. With your son playing football and playing for Dub C, shout out to Dub C, what you think about their season this year?
Toilet tissue.
Why is that?
Not
too much.
Just me coming out of Warren, you feel me? Tradition never graduates. You know what I mean? Our strength is in numbers. And just the authentic truth. We think we got, I feel like we got the knowledge from the coaches, you feel me? But when I was in there, it didn't matter who you was. Even if you was a number 1, a number 2, a number 3, a number 4, our strength is in numbers. Our number 4 was just as good as our number 1. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And we don't have that no more.
I played against a lot of them.
Yeah, we don't have that no more. When your number 1 and 2, 3 can all go out, your number 4 come in there and perform the same way. We just not developing everybody the way we should be. You know what I mean? Like I said, and that also goes with our tradition. Tradition, because tradition never graduates. You know, our strength is in numbers. Mm-hmm. That's just who we are. You know, I come from Kevin Wright. program, aka really Coach Pascal program. You feel me? I started off because it's different coaches. You feel me? I came in and the coach RIP Coach Smalls, RIP Coach Pascal. You feel me? I came in practicing, doing 2-a-days. You feel me? On the dirt, on the soccer field at Warren. Before we had the turf, all that, I was on the other side. You feel me? All the varsity players, Dez Tardy and them was on the other side. I was a freshman when they was balling, but the competitive spirit, you feel me, that was in the atmosphere was just different back then. And you getting coddled. You get to pick and choose when you want to lift weights. You get to, you know what I mean? We lifted on command. You know what I mean? It was a standard that we show up to class, show up that we get good grades. Now, you know what I mean? So much what I feel like doing. And now we in the era of entitlement kids, you feel me, to where our roster, senior and junior, you feel me, should be able to send everybody on a team, you feel, straight, you know what I mean? Because it's a talented young team that should be able to go right to state. You know what I mean? But right now, we discombobulated. We lost last night. Got our ass blew out. Christian Brothers. You feel me? We losing to people that we ain't lost to in goddamn it 10, 15 years. We ain't never had a season with just 3 wins. We 3-6. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
Yeah, we just all over the place, and it's just not, you know what I mean? And then when you got your moms, I got my moms and my mama's boyfriend calling me and shit. I seen them on TV last night. I got your ass beat. That makes me shitty, bro. I come out of that environment. You feel me? Like everybody in the city goddamn is shitting on Warren like we was a powerhouse. You feel me? And we can still be a powerhouse. We just gotta make sure like I said, we tighten up a few things. You know what I mean? Get that ego. Who cares if you came through here, you played football here? But if you ain't right for the position, and if you can't connect to the kid, you feel me, and help that kid grow, you're not right for that position.
But even in pausing on that, tapping into something you just said, like your era, the kids they weren't pacified. You know, it was basically in so many words, respect.
Yeah.
You know,
you had to grind for it.
You definitely had to grind for it. Like the comparison with that generation then to the generation today is totally different. Like we speak of entitlement, like these kids nowadays, they feel so entitled to everything, and compared to us back then, we had to grind for everything. Grandma wasn't about to get you know. Grandma had, these was the thing. You had food on your table, roof over your head, clothes on your back. That's it, that's all.
But if you really think about it, that's more than enough.
Yeah, way more than enough. And I'm trying, like, just preaching that to, you know, my kids, and it's kind of hard because I didn't help none because I want to give them everything that I didn't have, everything Granny couldn't afford to give me, you know. So I'm not saying it was all they're doing, but I definitely helped out. I mean, I helped out.
And I can just pick up on that. I fell in that trap. My 8th grade year, 7th to 8th grade year, me and my mom shared shoes. You know what I mean? So like when I knew when I was gonna get it, and I got older and got to doing things that, you know what I mean, didn't value me, robbing and doing all that shit, my main top priority, I need to get some cool sneaks. I gotta get some Jordans. That's where that all I wore Jordans shit coming from, because I knew motherfuckers at school, you feel me, they knew me was cutting me up, but they was too scared to say it. You feel me? I could just feel the energy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bitch, I wish you would have said something about this motherfucker. I'm wearing champions, bro. You feel me? The $19 champions. You feel me? Back then, me and moms, and she getting on my ass. You feel me? Because I'm too rough on them. You know what I mean? But it was all we could afford.
Yeah.
And then my next climb up with that was Chuck Taylor shit. You know what I mean? But once again, that's what we could afford at the time. You feel me? But which ultimately paralyzed my mental thinking. Because I became a materialistic type of, you know what I mean, young man, you feel me? All I wanted to do was get some money, go to Man Alive, give me some, you know Man Alive.
Man Alive,
bro. Come on, bro, we had one in Washington Square. Remember my brother was the first to go to Man Alive. I ain't had no money. He went in there, bought some jeans, bro. All I kept thinking of, like, yeah, man, I gotta get me some. I gotta get Man Alive. I'm getting the Man Alive button-up little jersey. They had the little Man Alive button-up baseball jersey that said, man, bro, I was getting that. Give me a pair of Jordans. It was on and popping. But once again, I was just, you know what I mean, going with the flow. You feel me? Trying to fit into an environment, you know what I mean, that I ultimately, down the road, now that I'm grown, I just didn't belong in.
You think these kids today understand what a true grind is?
Hell no.
Are we part to blame for that?
No. I can't say that. No, I got mixed feelings about that. Authentic truth is the grind is growing up, you feel me? My mom worked the shift, you feel me? Before she leaves, she used to write on the envelope. Dad, you got the bathroom. Quincy, you got the kitchen. Danielle, you got the stairs, the kitchen, you feel me? Not that my mom was instilling discipline and chores on us, you feel me? It's just that when you go in your mind, you feel me, you think this is right, you get older and be like, I didn't like that shit when I was a child, so I'm not gonna do that. So we, like I said, we're paralyzed, you feel me, on our upbringing, because like I said, we moving out of our subconscious mind, you feel me, like, my mom made me do that, I ain't gonna make them do that, to where that's where the inconsistency of the kid washing the dishes is. If I didn't have them dishes washing, my mama hit the corner. I was getting my ass beat on phone punishment, and it was over with. I got 3 things. You know what I mean? A whooping, phone punishment, and you feel me, regular materialistic punishment. My mom wouldn't buy me nothing. You know what I mean? It was a lot of times where I got into different things, you feel me, and now I'm understanding, like, bro, I remember doing some crazy shit. Shout out to Tiffany Thomas. I was in high school, bro. Everybody out here fake kicking the car and shit, bro. Bro, she done rolled, I done kicked her car, bro, put a dent in there, bro. On the Jets, they come tell moms and everything, and this is why I say, even out of all my friends, bro, I still got the Jimmy's that Saturday.
How's that?
I guess me complaining that Quincy was getting them and my brother was getting them, you feel me, that I made mom feel guilty, you feel me, and she still bought them, you feel me, and she still had to pay for the dent in the car. And I, you know what I mean? And I didn't realize, you feel me? I used to be like, damn, mom fuck with this one, she fuck with Danielle. Nah, mom's really fuck with me. I got away with a lot.
You just was,
you know what I mean? So
you was adding a little bit more pressure out there, like.
Definitely.
You give me a little headache, bro.
Yeah. Like, phone call homes and all that was just too much.
Yeah.
And then, like, now we put on there, if you go to school, you get straight A's, I'm going to leave you alone. I ain't going to put too much on it, you know what I mean? Because the environment that our kids is in, you feel me, is in a live or die environment.
Why you say that?
When we grew up, we was in a survival environment. We can go outside. We got on the 39 East 38 road downtown, rode to this mall. I'm talking about from 11 a.m. in the morning, not coming home to 8:30, 9 o'clock, down the street, around the corner, on your bikes, walking, you feel me? There was no drama. You get what I'm saying? You didn't have to worry about, damn, it's my son getting killed down here, you know what I mean? So we was in the survival. We was trying to figure out how to get some money to make our life better. The environment they in is live or die. You go outside, you say the wrong thing, it's a young nigga that want to make kill you. You might got the wrong materialistic thing on, he might be jealous and envy of you, he might want to kill you. They in a live or die. You feel me? Environment. We're in a survival environment. But we ultimately put that survival, you feel me, on them, you feel me, not knowing it was a different environment being formed out there. Because things, like I said, my kids don't know how to play. I think you said it earlier. Mother May I, red light, green light, hide and seek.
Yeah,
they don't know nothing.
Nothing.
I can draw a hopscotch board right now, and they don't even know how to throw it down and hopscotch it. You know, they don't know. They ain't even know what to do.
Look at it.
You know what I mean? And that's our fault. We did that. We didn't pass that down to them. You know what I mean? We were so busy trying to survive and chase the money and understanding, prioritizing the materialistic things, because these are the things that we didn't have. You know what I mean? We forgot, you feel me, to make sure we installed it in them.
And also for me, like being a parent, it was new to me being a parent. So it was like I was scared. You know, like Junior, like when he was 2 years old, started walking, like I get him clean, academicked up. You know what I'm saying? When academics was popping, he academicked up, and he get to walking, and then he fall, and I'll be mad, like, damn, my dude got dirty, like
brand new fit.
Yeah. Like I'm on his ass, but he don't know. He 2 years old, and I'm a new parent, and I don't have no guideline, you know. Some learn this on the go, you know, how to do this, you know. So for me, with the kids, I was scared for them to go around the corner.
Yeah.
You know, I just didn't know what was around that corner. You know, when I was young, growing up, it was easy for me to run across the street to 46th Street. Easy to go over there to 40th Street and go kick it with everybody over there, you know, Boots, and I don't want to do too much name dropping, but kick it with the guys over there on 40th, you know. But it's just me growing up, being a young parent. You know, I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know, what was the right thing and the wrong thing besides the basics, outside of the basics of being a parent, feeding them and clothing them, and make sure they got a roof over their head, and make sure, I'm always, like you said, always in survival mode, so I did damage a little bit of that, because Keon and Kyrie could not tell you nothing about hopscotch. They couldn't tell you nothing about none of the games we played. Like going outside, riding a bicycle, putting a Coke can on the back of the bike so it can sound like a moped. Like, they don't know nothing about that.
You just probably
don't know nothing.
Man.
Nothing.
Man.
Like, you got a pink bicycle and you got 2 different tires on that.
Come on, bruh.
We put
a whole different frame. You feel me?
We put our Tom Lee would put a bike together.
Quick. Ran through
bike.
inner tubes.
Yeah.
That's how you know you ain't riding. We had a spot in Amberwoods next to us called Angel Hill. So when we all used to get our bikes, you feel me? I was one of the kids. I didn't have a bike at first, so I had to walk to Angel Hill. So it's this big ass hill. We used to come down, flying down. You feel me? You know what I mean? But those are good childhood memories. You know what I mean? That unfortunately our kids didn't get to see that because they didn't get to be outside. You feel me? In that environment that we got to thrive in. You know.
But it's not only our kids. It's really the generation overall. I mean, we didn't have the system, the game system, and the technology that they got today back then, so we had to make up stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know what a basketball court was until I moved my grandma. And I moved my grandmother at probably about 8, 9, 10 years old. I thought the basketball court, outside of seeing what was on TV, was the clothing line. Baltimore Apartments, the clothing, the hanging line, we hang the clothes up. I mean, that bar was the hoop for us.
No.
Or we played curveball.
Ours was my Uncle Drew cut out a crate and hung it up on one of the plates back there. That's why I said that's why my jumper so wet, baby. I was shooting on the crate a long time ago.
That dirt shit.
You hear me?
You got that dirt shit.
Yeah, baby. I still got him. You feel me? I was shooting on that crate.
How was sports back then? Like, what sports did you play?
I played baseball, I played basketball, and I played football. But my favorite out of all of them was baseball.
Why is that? You got a nephew that's a dog out there in baseball.
Shout out to my nephew, Deuce Dog.
Yeah,
doggy dog out there.
I be watching them videos. That boy a dog. He gonna be something serious.
Yeah, hell yeah. It just come from the upbringing of Mr. Tom. You know what I mean? Like I said, Mr. Tom, black man, old school, OG, bro. Bags of, baseball gloves, baseballs, bats, you feel me? And that was the first sport that somebody taught me. So it stuck with me. Didn't nobody teach me how to go through my legs or shoot the ball. I ain't had nobody. And my uncles and them, they go to the basketball court. You feel me? I was a little homie. Me and my brother. My brother was around there hooping. I was on the sideline in Amberwood. My brother was hooping before I was. You know what I mean? So baseball was my biggie. I've always had time to play baseball. That was my biggie. But basketball, I grew up in Amberwoods where we lived right around the corner from the court. And then football, we played tackle football. That's where the dog was made at.
These kids nowadays will not play no tackle football. It's a wrap.
They 2-in-touch niggas.
That's it.
Straight tender.
But I will say, like, Keon being involved in flag football for the first time last year gave me a different respect when it comes to that flag football.
It's competitive spirit.
Man, that stuff's serious.
It's competitive spirit.
It's serious.
Like, you got to be a dog out there. You feel me? You ain't got no equipment on. This is straight athleticism out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The athletic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I can't wait for this season to come up 7-on-7 flag football. It's definitely gonna be something different.
Shout out to the Warren Little League, man. Shout out to Coach Chuck and them, man. Definitely put that out there, man. They was good. It's a lot of good coaches out here. I know you told me Keon, I know he was a big boy Red Dog, you feel me, out west. Some of our rivals, you feel me. We seen Red Dogs in a lot of championships.
Shout out to Coach King, man. Even when he played for another team before the Red Dogs, he played with a squad man who really gave him his fundamentals when it came to football. And I'm sorry, I'm having a blank when it comes to that team. The name of that team. But shout out to Matt. He was the founder of that team.
Shout out to Matt.
So Yeah, man, that Red Dog was something different, man. It was elite.
Oh, no.
I loved it. I loved it.
Y'all disciplined program. Y'all still making noise right now.
Shout out to Coach King.
Matter of fact, what was it, last year? We lost to y'all in the Super Bowl, I told you. You feel me? My son went to the Super Bowl, lost to y'all. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first Super Bowl I lost to goddamn King. Shout out to you guys out there. West Side, East Side thing, you feel me? Straight good rivalry. You know what I mean? Developing good kids.
Red Dogs, I would say for Keon, when he played for the Red Dogs, he got to see a different set of kids.
Talent.
You know, living out here where he's at now, you know, it's a different atmosphere compared to, you know, where he played at in Red Dogs. You know, he played against a lot of kids, you know, from Riverside, you know, just in the inner community, you know, kids that wasn't fortunate for a lot of things, you know, so Keon got to witness some of that stuff and it helped him appreciate a lot of the stuff that he has, you know, to this day, and he was able to build a relationship with them kids, you know, so definitely shout out to the Red Dogs, man. They opened his eyes up
shout
a lot.
Shout out to the Red Dogs.
A lot, man, for real, man, and I don't want to say too much, man, but shout out to King, man. I seen him probably about a week or two ago, man, and he gave me a little information, you know, so I definitely won't reveal that, you know, that's his baby right there. So shout out to King again. But Red Dogs, definitely, man, definitely.
Yeah, that household name.
Yeah.
I stand behind it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
And my cousin Bird, he had a team, the Packers.
Oh, yeah, the Packers still going.
Packers been smacking.
Shout out to Cuz Courtney and EJ and them still doing their thing over there. Nah, EJ and them, they still doing their thing. Right there over, right there on Arlington, where they right there by Beechwood. Shout out to Beechwood and them, they still practicing over there, still doing their thing, holding themselves down. Yeah, shout out to Cuz Bird. Helped a lot of these young kids, you feel me, in the youth. Gave them a lot of game, you feel me? Paid for a lot of stuff.
Picking them up, too.
Picking them up. A lot of time, you feel me? Once you said that earlier, you can't get time back. You know what I mean? So when you got somebody that truly genuine, you feel me, that's loyal to the growth of the kid, you feel me? Not love, but loyal to the growth of the kid. Committed, you feel me? That's a separation. You know what I mean? Get in these flyers. Don't wait too late.
And that's something that I want to do more of, you know, when it comes to helping these kids in these communities. And I know it's more than me, you know, us, you know, even with the other brand, you know, BHBW.
Shout out to BHBW, man.
We definitely growing. We definitely gonna grow more, and we're gonna get more involved, you know, into these communities.
Timeless.
So we're gonna get there, baby steps. You know, like this the first episode, you know, so everything is trial and error, you know. Yeah. So we definitely gonna get there.
Straight authentic though.
Yeah,
that's the truth though. That's where. You know what I mean? You getting into the separation in life. You feel me? You're just being authentic. You know what I mean? I'm being authentic to myself, and I'm upholding. You feel me? The value that I see in myself to make sure, if it is an understanding, you feel me? I make sure I keep my emotions in check so we can come to a compromise. You feel me? That's where we need to be at.
And that shit hard though.
It is.
That shit hard.
Nobody said that was easy though, but you got to start practicing it. You feel me? For it to become easy. You know what I mean? Once again, we gotta normalize. You feel me? Having unhealthy conversations, you know what I mean? Healthy, uncomfortable conversations that's healthy, you know what I mean? We gotta start putting ourselves in these uncomfortable environments, you feel me, to start attacking our weaknesses and making them our strength. You know what I mean? We keep attacking our strength and improving our strength, but then we become lopsided, you feel me? Lopsided, you feel me? Your right arm got big ass bulge in it, but your left arm straight floppy, you feel me? Because you don't want to attack them. You got to make a choice. And I'm just now getting here. I'm at the beginning of it. You know, I'm big. If you know me, anybody that do know me, I'm big on overreacting. I'm zero tolerance, nigga. Don't even play with me.
None at all.
Play with your bitch, nigga.
What you say, cancel Christmas?
Cancel Christmas, bro. I'm not here to play with you, bro. I'm too good, bro. I know I can be difficult at times, you feel me? But one thing you can't question is my loyalty, because me and you always big talk on that, you feel me? You would rather have loyalty than love. And people don't understand that. I'm just a loyal person, you feel me? This is a standard, you know what I mean? If we gonna eat here, I'm gonna meet you here. You know what I mean? Ain't no big eyes, no little U's, you feel me? This ain't up and down. You know what I mean? This is just where we at. Let's see eye to eye. Let's speak to each other. Let's see where we can grow. You feel me? But if you ain't got no intentions on growing with me, bro, get away from me. You know?
And I think that's how a lot of, that's how a lot of, for me, that friendship, you know, kind of withered away. Because a lot of those people was not loyal.
Nah.
They was not loyal at all.
But we didn't. You nor the me created that illusion. You feel me? That they had to be loyal to us. You know what I mean? We was going on the situational shit. You know what I mean? It was a situation. You feel me? To turn into a situational shit, like a friendship. It's just situational shit.
Everything has seasons. The shit had to go over.
Change over.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It was snowy one day, it's sunny one day, rainy, fall.
And I could tell you I don't miss one bit of them motherfuckers.
You sound like me, nigga.
I ain't gonna dive too much into that. That's for later on.
Ain't going back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this was really nice though.
You got anything else you want to just put into it?
Get ready for when this drop. It'll already be our annual trunk or treat.
Yep.
You know, so every year we do an annual trunk or treat with our BHBW with our brand. You know.
Come on now and celebrate, man.
That's it.
We 4 years into it. It started off, like I said, a vision. I had some people in mind. Everybody didn't make it. It's okay. You know what I mean?
Hard feelings.
No hard feelings. No grudges. You feel me? When you got vision, sometimes you got to get tunnel. You know what I mean? That's why they call it tunnel vision, because you got to get vision and you just got to block everything out. And I was continuing to grow. God wasn't done with me. You know, so as we, you know what I mean, climb the incline, it is what it is. You know what I mean? There's no need to harbor over, you feel me, unwanted emotions. I don't want the emotion. Am I caught up? Do I feel a certain type of way? Yeah, but I ain't about to just dwell on it and create anxiety for myself. You feel me? Just talking about something that don't have
no core value. None at all.
Well, the fuck, I'm even about to argue with you for.
And that's something that I had to learn later on in life. What core value was, what meant to me. Like,
so what's core value to you?
Core value to me, for me, and we've been authentic, right?
Authentic.
If you cause me any type, I'm gonna give it out. If you cause me any type of headache, and I mean consistent headache, or you always about self, or you always saying always me, or, and I can go on, but if it means nothing for me and my family, no growth for me, myself, and my family, then I mean, there's nothing I can do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go all day long about this core value, you know, when it comes to me and for me, but if there was no core value for me, I don't give a fuck about it.
That's facts.
Anybody know me know I can easily be like, you know, it is what it is, fuck it. It is what it is, especially when it don't mean shit to me.
That's facts.
You know, if it don't mean nothing to me, then 9 times out of 10, it holds no core value for me and to me and for my family. So that's what it is for me. What about you?
When I think of core values, cuz when you look to the left and you look to the right and you went to pay your bill, not a motherfucker was inside.
I knew he was gonna say that.
I'm consciously aware, bruh. Me and baby paying this motherfucking mortgage and all these bills and this lifestyle, bruh. I can't get caught up in what such and such and she and so over here got to say about me or how to feel about me.
And I used to care.
No, I did. That's why I said it just don't have no core value. I done created. I created I made it rain on myself when it was sunny. Worrying about them, thinking they fuck with me. They don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
They just don't have no core value. You know what I mean? You really can love somebody. That's why I say you gotta be careful on that. Look, that heart is tricky. You can love people so much, you feel me, that you blind, you feel me, to your own core values and finding value in yourself. Sitting around the wrong people, you feel me, can make you lose your value. You get what I'm saying? Being around the wrong environment and the wrong people can make you lose value or make you don't see the value in yourself. That's like core value. Like, ain't nobody coming. Bro, I'm 2 years in this moment.
What you always say, ain't nobody coming.
Ain't nobody coming. I'm 2 years in here and I'm understanding like, damn, did nobody tell me that when I dropped out of school at 18 that you know you can go get a CDLs? Bro, if I would have got my CDLs, bro, my Class A chauffeurs at 18, I ain't had nobody. Nobody's coming from me. Everything that I got, you feel me, is because I made a choice, you feel me, to turn left or ask God to redirect me, you feel me, no matter where I was going. Me. Not me and cuz. Hey, cuz, come on, cuz. Let's go this way. We gotta redirect. I need you to come this way with me. Even though your path is to the right. You know, people path, you feel me, can go that way, and people will literally want to drag you off your path, and you can love a person so much pause where you at to make sure they get to the sunlight down here. You feel me?
You missed your whole life.
You done missed your whole life. But guess what? When they get to the sunlight, guess what you gotta do? Turn around and walk back in that darkness by yourself.
Because they said, fuck you. Once they get to where they going, it's fuck you.
They ain't coming.
Yeah. That's why you got to be careful.
Got to be careful. That's that core value, though. Understanding. You feel me? Being loyal to self. You know what I mean? And it took me a while to understand that. You know what I mean? I got to be loyal to myself first.
And find happiness within you.
And find happiness in me.
No, I'm saying they need to find happiness within them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Happiness is within self.
If you don't find that happiness within you, you can't make nobody else happy.
That's facts.
That just is what it is.
And P.S. will really PN to you pussy niggas. If
We've been doing a really good job.
Nah, we have.
No. Do you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying we've been doing good.
PN, you feel me? To you pussy niggas, you feel me? That
a lot of bullshit.
That always wanna put your opinion and expectations, you feel me, or kill somebody's dream, you feel me, bro. Get on your knees and start praying harder, bro. I ain't got no other words but to say that for you, bro. And I think that's the comments. It's so many people that's not happy, that's willing to take their brother, their sister, their cousin, their mama, their auntie, their friend, and run their life through shackles just because you ain't happy. Happiness is a top priority. Crawl up in it. Go find you something. If you need somebody to go talk to somebody. All that goes in the core values, bro. You know what I mean? Being a genuine person, being just and righteous, you feel me, within yourself to make sure what you putting out in the environment, you feel me, also comes back around to you. People sometimes I feel guilty of that. I done put some shit in the environment, you feel me, that was dark and nasty. And now that I can understand it, it was like, damn, yeah, the universe doubled down on your ass, you feel me, took your mental, you know what I mean? I don't know if you ever felt like you had your mental snatched up on it from underneath you feel me?
Yeah.
It's not a good feeling. Waking up to anxiety, feeling depressed, you feel me, all that shit's not a good feeling. So I'm just happy right now, and I'm feeling that.
It's your season.
Yeah. This is my season.
It's your season.
For grace. For favor.
That's it. That's all.
That's it.
It's
That's
your
it.
season.
And I just crawled up in it, man. And I just can't see myself leaving it for nobody. Not even for my moms. You feel me? And that's just an authentic statement, bro. Love moms. Love my brother, sister. Love you, Cuddy. I ain't leaving that corner, you feel me, to come, you feel me, drain myself, you feel me. Now, 2 full batteries is one thing, but my battery being on 100% and the next person battery being on 1%, I'm not willing to give, I'm no longer taking myself from 100%, draining myself down to 30, and you get 71. Hell nah, fuck that.
Because you did that for how long?
I did that for years, my entire life.
And it got you where?
It got me nowhere. It got me turned off because my battery been drained and I'm turned off. I don't even exist no more because you're still happy. You fully charged. Your shit say green. Even if your shit said yellow, I'm dead. This motherfucker ain't even turning on. I ain't even turning on. I ain't got nothing lightful in me.
And that motherfucker wasn't even loyal enough to come back and give you some more juice, huh?
Nah, definitely didn't happen. Hell nah.
So that person held no core what?
Value at all.
So now fuck them.
Fuck them.
It is what it is.
It's a lifetime. Nah, it's a lifetime. Fuck you, man. I ain't gonna give a fuck, man. I understand. Understanding this also, we're all souls sent to Earth to experience. You feel me? To experience a human experience. You know what I mean? When you think of your soul, you feel me? you gotta embrace, you feel me, the dark side and the light side. I mastered my dark side a little bit earlier than what I thought I was gonna do. You feel me? That ultimately shaped who I am today. But I don't want God to make me over. Leave me the same.
Leave me where I'm at.
God don't make new things. He create everything new. You know what I mean? Take me as is, you feel me? Tighten me up, you feel me? Spray me down with the WD-40. Make sure my doors ain't squeaking and shit no more. And keep me going, baby. Yeah. It's the reason why the classic car is called a classic. Mm-hmm. I don't need to be new.
You don't want the new shit?
I don't even want the new. I'm going to drive the new.
Oh, I great sale though. What you mean, yo?
I'm going to drive. I got new. Okay. You got new. I'm going to drive the new. You feel me? But it's speaking on me, you feel me? Nah. You know what I mean? Help me to give me a new tune-up. Mm-hmm. Give me some new spark plugs. Change my oil. You know what I mean? Give me some new brakes to where I can stop a little bit better because I don't wore my rotors and my brakes out on myself to where I wasn't stopping. Knowing I wasn't supposed to go in this direction, but my brakes was wore out. It just carried me. Hey. I was supposed to stop a long time ago. Do a U-turn. Get back on your road, my boy. But you feel me? I learned. But I crashed out.
And without that, you wouldn't be where you are today.
That's facts.
I mean, so we go through shit.
Man.
And some for the good, some for the bad. I mean, you got to learn something from everything that you go through.
But that's why I love having this off the AT. You feel me? You don't hold nothing back from me, cuz.
Nah.
I ain't holding nothing back from you. Mm-hmm. If you calling me to hear what you want to hear, bro, hang up the phone, bro, and leave a message, bro. You know what I mean? Do something like that. But I ain't giving you what you want to hear. I'm giving you the authentic, whether it hurts your feelings or not. That's the people that I need around me. Mm-hmm. In my life, I'm desperately need, you feel me, people that want to see me grow and is willing to help me grow. I ain't saying you got to go get your water, your backup water supply and come water me. You ain't got to do that. I'm a living organism. The sunlight, goddamn it, gonna make me grow. Mm-hmm. All I got to do is be available. Mm-hmm. So until we get in between that, you feel me, like, it's been a roller coaster, but I'm happy.
And look where it got us in now.
Yeah.
Look where it got you at now.
Nigga, look where it got you at now.
Hey,
we all right.
Huh? We okay.
Okay. That's it?
We okay.
Okay.
Yeah. We okay. We ain't gonna get too far. We ain't gonna. If
motherfucker gonna motivate me, I can say you motivate me, baby. And look, I ain't gonna. Shout out to Cuddy LaFleur, man. He know what it is, man.
Yeah, he on his way.
Yeah, shout out to Cuddy LaFleur, man. Yo, we gonna get Cuz in here too, man.
He on his way.
We got good things.
A lot coming up, though. A lot coming up.
A lot.
I'm excited, definitely for that financial one. I'm definitely excited about that one.
The financial one is that's episode 6 down the road. But next time you tune in with us, you feel me, about loving yourself. Yeah. That's the topic.
Yeah.
Loving yourself. You got a brief overview before we get up out of here?
I ain't gonna give him too much anything.
He said he ain't giving them too much anything.
I am who I am, he is who he is. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
but just tap into on the next episode,